What happens when a former president faces a hefty fraud judgment that exceeds $469 million? Picture this: former President Donald Trump, the New York Attorney General's office, and a staggering $175 million bond. That's the crux of a contentious legal battle that's been making headlines. Now throw in the role of Knight Specialty Insurance Company, the entity underwriting the bond, and you've got a case that's nothing short of a legal thriller. Stay tuned as we unravel the twists and turns of this legal battle. The case begins with a civil fraud judgment against Trump, his sons, and the Trump Organization for a staggering $454 million. This judgment, issued by Justice Arthur Engoron, was a major blow to the Trump empire. But of course, Trump wasn't going down without a fight. He appealed the judgment, challenging the colossal amount. To prevent New York from seizing his properties during the appeal process, Trump needed to secure a bond. But this wasn't an easy task. He faced multiple rejections before finally securing a bond through Knight Specialty Insurance Company, a firm owned by billionaire Don Hankey. The bond amount? A whopping $175 million. This was a significant reduction from the original judgment, and the appeals court allowed Trump to post a bond covering just this amount, sparing him the need to cough up $500 million in cash. But amidst all this, a sinister event unfolded. Justice Engoron, the judge presiding over the case, received an envelope containing a powdery substance. Although the substance turned out to be non-hazardous, it sent shockwaves through the court, reminding everyone of the high stakes involved. As the dust settled, Trump's first criminal trial for the hush money case was set to begin. The legal battles were piling up, and the spotlight was firmly on Trump and his legal team. April 22nd was marked on the calendar for a hearing on the bond's validity. But the plot thickens when the New York Attorney General begins to question the validity of the bond. Attorney General Letitia James, invoking New York's civil practice rules, demanded a closer look at the $175 million bond. The Attorney General's challenge was not one to be taken lightly. With the financial stability of Knight Specialty Insurance Company under scrutiny, James demanded proof of the company's ability to support such a substantial bond. This wasn't just a matter of dollars and cents. It was about trust in the financial systems that underpin our society. Not only was Knight's financial stability questioned, but also the sufficiency of the bond's collateral. After all, a bond of this magnitude is no small matter. It is a safety net, a guarantee of sorts, designed to protect New York from potential financial loss. In this context, the collateral was more than just a financial term. It was a symbol of security and assurance. Yet, the court, in its wisdom, and after careful deliberation, decided to let the bond stand. Despite the challenge presented by Attorney General James, the court ruled in favor of allowing the bond to continue. This decision, while controversial to some, was a testament to the robustness of the legal system, its ability to weigh evidence and make decisions in the face of intense scrutiny and public pressure. The courtroom was a battleground, a stage where legal minds clashed and decisions of great consequence were made. There, amid the contention, an agreement was reached. The terms of the bond were settled and the stage was set for the next act in this ongoing legal drama. And yet, amid the contention, an agreement was reached. In a contentious hearing, Trump's lawyers and the state attorney general's office reached an agreement on the bond's terms. The bond, a whopping $175 million, was permitted to stand, despite Attorney General Letitia James's fervent challenge. The court had ruled in favor of Trump, a decision that sent ripples through the legal community. The agreement, however, wasn't without its fair share of controversies. Questions arose about the company underwriting the bond, Knight Specialty Insurance Company. The firm, owned by billionaire Don Hankey, faced scrutiny as large appeal bonds are generally underwritten by admitted insurance carriers. This raised eyebrows about the management of Trump's cash collateral, a crucial aspect in such legal proceedings. Trump's attorney, Alina Habba, entered the fray with her sharp criticisms. She challenged James's arguments, asserting that the judge and James had a limited understanding of the case. The fiery lawyer maintained that the bond was sufficient and the underwriter, Knight Specialty, was capable of managing the substantial cash collateral. Meanwhile, Trump himself was not silent about the situation. The former president maintained his innocence and labeled the situation a Biden witch hunt. His words, as always, stirred up heated debates and further controversies, yet they echoed his unwavering stance, his adamant assertion that he was being unfairly targeted. As the drama unfolds, one thing remains clear: this legal battle is far from over. In this high-stakes legal drama, several key points stand out. We've seen the journey from an initial judgment and appeal to the Attorney General's challenge of former President Trump's $175 million bond in a civil fraud case. Despite the challenge, the court ruled in favor of Trump, allowing the bond to stand. An agreement was reached during a contentious hearing regarding the bond's terms. However, there remain ongoing controversies, notably about the company underwriting the bond and the management of Trump's cash collateral. Trump's attorney, Alina Habba, criticized James's arguments, asserting that Judge and James had limited understanding of the case. As we watch this case progress, we are reminded that in the legal world the only certainty is uncertainty.